Hello, everyone, and welcome to School of Morton Revolution. A lot of strange things happening around SOM lately. The Agoji series has been put on hold after what Hunter Wolf has done the last couple of weeks. Ghost is back there roaming around, and perhaps most confusing of all, our main event tonight, the SOM East Tennessee Tag Team titles are on the line as Amish Country defend against Blade Gibson and the SOM heavyweight champion, James Anthony. It's going to be an insane hour here at School of Morton Revolution, so let's take it straight to the ring.
Hello again. Did you think I was done? Did you think it was over? We're only just beginning. Hello again. Did you think I was done? Hello again.
Oh, I thought he had that over there.
Did you think I was done? Did you?
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the
Oh, here we are. That's
we
right.
made it. We're back. Hunter Wolf hasn't got to us yet.
Or the ghost.
Yours truly, Pat Dooley here, alongside Prince Malik. Big night of action tonight. I mentioned it at the top. The East Tennessee Tag Team titles are on the line in our main event as the unlikely pairing of James Anthony and Blade Gibson challenge Amish Country.
What odd bedfellows, correct?
Yeah.
I mean, but war makes for odd bedfellows,
That's
right?
right. Yeah, we are 7 weeks away from the Bunkhouse Stampede, January 21st.
Oh, that's crazy times.
I mean, who knows what's going to happen in the next 7 weeks? We've had a crazy 7 weeks since Fright Night. Things are only going to get weirder here.
Weirder, and speaking of which, the Agoji's kind of,
I mean,
well,
Hunter Wolf said
kind of
there won't-
86d a little bit there.
I mean,
huh?
Hunter Wolf said there won't be an Agoji until he gets his title shot, and apparently he's right. No Agoji.
I don't think we're going to stop him, are we?
Yep. Nope. I'm A-OK not getting on the wrong side of the alpha male. Of course, tonight, mentioned the tag team titles are on the line. We're going to have 24 karat gold.
Oh, I
And
know
we're-
you're excited about that.
Oh.
I am. I know.
Cannot wait. And we're going to find out the winners of the SOM Year-End Awards
That's
that
right.
you have been voting for over on the SOM 505 Facebook page. What do you say, Prince? Let's head up to the ring?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
So let's talk about Ghost a little bit. I
Oh.
mean, there's been some stuff that's been released
Yeah.
out in the social media, and it's kind of
It's
kind of foreshadowing. You think a little bit. I mean, he's telling everybody that nobody's safe.
yeah, there doesn't seem to be any sort of rhyme or reason to who he's targeting.
No, there doesn't. And Evan Golden found out himself.
Yeah.
He thought he was
Yeah,
off the radar, but obviously he's not.
He's going after fan favorites. He's going after rule breakers. There doesn't seem to be any neutral ground when the Ghost is concerned.
Now, talk about charisma, and you talk about somebody that can really, well, let's just say, let people see the way he sees things.
Yeah.
That's Mr. Gabriel here.
Well, you speak of Evan Golden, there's the G3E right there, the Gen 3 Express. Casey Kazana on the left, Michael Gabriel in the middle, and the SOM hybrid champion, Evan Golden. Golden and Casey Kazana have both recently come up short by disqualification against Santiago. Michael Gabriel hoping to reverse the fortunes of the Gen 3 Express here tonight.
I think they saw a side of him that we all have not seen yet, and that was, I mean, they took off. I mean, they hightailed it out of here.
Yeah.
All three of them.
Yep, so we will see if Michael Gabriel can take Santiago to the heights of Zion tonight, or if it's going to be more of the same from the Aztec Jaguar Prince. Of course, never a quiet moment. But
No, not when these guys are around.
yeah, no.
And with Santiago, literally, like what happens when you put a cat into a corner?
Yes. That's
I mean, something's going to happen.
Lash out, and that's exactly what he's done. Looks like, did Evan leave? Are we just going to have KC at ringside for this one? Of course, we know Santiago, we mentioned Fight Night earlier. Santiago did come up short. One of our nominated matches of the year came up a little short against Evan that night. But a third straight win over G3E would have to catapult Santiago, right back into contention for the title.
That's right, and he's only gaining momentum with each week here at SOM, and maybe, adversity makes people stronger. I mean, so like we've talked about before, you can't be a winner unless you know how to lose.
That's right.
And he's had his fair share of the loser's purse, as we say here at SOM.
The first part of the year.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by KC Kazana, representing the Generation 3 Express, Michael Gabriel. And his opponent, he is the Aztec Jaguar Warrior, Santiago.
As I started to say, Santiago had a rough start to 2023.
He did.
Had considerably more losses than he had wins. But over the last 3 months or so, has really started to pull it together, really making a name for himself in that hybrid division.
He has, and one thing he's starting to, unfortunately, understand is, you noticed that during his intro, he did not take his eyes off his opponents. He learned that the hard way.
Yes, absolutely. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
Me, that's right.
Santiago he's been fooled so many times by Evan Golden and G3E at this point.
And like we talked about, a lot of adversity. A lot of the folks here at SOM have gone through a lot of adversity over the years, and it's only made them stronger, depending on how you deal with it.
That's right. Some people will crumble under that adversity. We've seen
blame and all these things, and point fingers and all that good stuff.
Yep.
But the true ones take it on the chin, and then they learn from that lesson, and they move on and take it as a badge of honor and go on.
Yep, there are. For some people, for the ones that really make it in this industry, there are no losses, there are only lessons.
Lessons, that's right.
Santiago unfortunately did have to learn a lot of lessons in 2023, but he has bounced back to become just one of the top stars here in SOM.
Well, he's definitely gone to school. We'll say that. He's gone to school and he's learned a lot of lessons, and sometimes you're not ready for the lessons.
That's right.
Sometimes the student's not ready for the teacher sometimes.
Side headlock takeover there by Gabriel. Santiago into the head scissor. Both men back to their feet.
Now, Gabriel's been kind of in a managerial role with these guys here in the last couple of weeks, but now we're seeing him kind of putting his money where his mouth is a little bit. And let's call it like it is. This gentleman right here, he's really had some vicious matches here at SOM over the years.
Absolutely has, and we've seen a kind of a darker side of him over the last few weeks. He's going to want to bounce back after that loss last week to Amp Dominic here on Uprising. But I saw a vicious side of Michael Gabriel in that match.
He did, and you know what? I tried to call this. I was talking to our coworker Bobby about Amp Dominic, about how you cannot predict. No. You don't know what you're getting. He had no idea, and it showed.
Yes.
And so once again, we talk about learning things. He really underestimated Amp for one.
He did, absolutely.
And his charisma kind of didn't overshadow his skills either, because Amp can go.
Oh, Amp can absolutely go.
When I saw Amp the first time, I thought of Exotic Adrian Street. Everything, his mannerisms, the way he does it, and kind of that lure you in and fool you a little bit.
That's right.
It gets you.
It's easy to see somebody like Amp Dominic and take him lightly.
Yes.
He seems made to be taken lightly. Excuse me.
He uses that as that's one of his weapons, is to lure you in, and then he devours you.
Talk about that vicious side of Michael Gabriel pulling Santiago down by the mask there.
And I'm surprised that's still on him, really honestly, here, between all these guys and everybody, and Hunter Wolf and everybody else. And we were talking about Ghost. This is one of your latest victims here with Santiago.
Working over the leg is Gabriel now. We talk about it every week. A high flyer like Santiago, the best defense against that is to keep him grounded.
That's right.
Exactly what Gabriel's doing here.
He can't fly. You're right. If we take those wings out from him.
That's right.
That's a huge part of his arsenal, too. I mean, he hasn't used it yet because Gabriel hasn't let him. And Gabriel's really been in control for the majority of the match here.
He really has. We have not seen Santiago able to, use these springboards that he loves to do. Those, here's Gabriel with the running blockbuster. Nicely done. Looks like this might be it. 1, 2. 2 count only.
And of course, Kazana's got always running that mouth.
Yep. Runs in the family.
We can see it here. I mean, we can't see him, but we can hear him.
Santiago flips a flip.
Aloha.
Gabriel slams on the brakes and drops an elbow. Nice counter there by Gabriel. Every time Santiago starts to get a little bit of momentum, down he goes. Rear chin lock goes Gabriel, keeping the Aztec Jaguar Warrior grounded. Referee Joe staying right on top. Of course, Joe, one of 3 nominees for Referee of the Year. We'll find out if you won later on tonight.
He is our head official referee here at SOM.
Yes, indeed. Oh, and hey, speaking of the year-end awards, you and I are up for commentator awards.
That's right. Sure are.
Oh, nice short cross body there by Gabriel. Almost no height, but almost all impact.
Yeah, it was all power, that's for sure.
All right, Gabriel now pulling Santiago to his feet. While Kazana continues to jaw with the ringside fans. Here we go, looking for a neck breaker perhaps. Yeah.
I'm trying to wonder if Santiago has had any offense in this. I mean, we're really trying to...
He got a couple strikes in early, but since then it's been all Michael Gabriel.
It has.
A big leg drop. 1, 2. And that is a move that has won countless championships, brother. But Gabriel does not pick up the win there with that one.
And you notice here the frustration is showing here because he actually told him he's like, I'm supposed to beat you now.
Yeah.
But you can't tell that to Santiago. You're going to have to do something about it.
Suplexes. Santiago comes up holding his back. Gabriel really putting it to Santiago in this match. Of course, he also won't shut up about it, which, he might have had the match won 5 minutes ago if he,
Well, that's been a downfall for him, and unfortunately for a lot of guys that are in our industry here, is they don't keep focused on what they need to do, which is pin your opponent and finish the match.
Well, and that's one thing, Santiago, a man of very, very few words, all action, stands him up with that kick. Shot to the knee. Oh, man, he's going to go for that Shining Wizard we've seen him use the last couple of weeks. There it is, that knee to the face.
Well, if there was ever a time to get an offensive move in, it was right now, and he better capitalize on it.
But Gabriel has worn him down throughout this match. Santiago slow to capitalize. Managed to pull himself up to one knee. Oh, signaling this might be over. Santiago needs to be careful. Oh, he's going for the springboard. Oh, Kazana hits him with the book of Gabriel.
Well, that was that.
Here is your winner as a result of a disqualification. Santiago.
Well, hey, it's a DQ, but that is 3 in a row for Santiago over the Gen 3 Express. But it is Kazana and Gabriel standing tall at the end.
Well, that'll be an asterisk maybe on the side of the win, but a win is a win.
A win is a win.
Like you said, they're starting to add up here.
That's right. That's 3 in a row now for Santiago. So, we talked about contention for the hybrid title. Santiago's got to be right in that conversation.
And Gabriel seems to be okay with taking the loss here, and I guess go on to fight another battle another day.
I guess they're going to take it as a moral victory. Santiago's the one injured coming out of the match.
But he sees it as a victory, and we see it as a victory.
Yeah. Hey, the one-loss records show it as a victory as well. Folks, we talked about the big main event coming up tonight. Tag team titles on the line. East Tennessee Tag Team Champions, Amish Country against Blade Gibson and James Anthony. I'm actually going to, excuse me, I'm headed down to ringside, try and get a word with the challengers.
Sounds good. That was Pat Dooley. Pat Dooley is our commentator here. He does the hosting. And I'm your
My
co-host.
guests at this time are the #1 contenders for the East Tennessee Tag Team titles, Blade Gibson and James Anthony.
Man.
Blade, huge opportunity tonight. I mean, you and James have, it's no secret, have not seen eye to eye, perhaps ever. But tonight, if you two can coexist, you are the new East Tennessee Tag Team Champions.
See, that sounds great to me. New East Tennessee Tag Team Champions? I love that personally. I don't personally know how they feel about it. More so why she's even here, because you've been gone for so long. But we'll get to that later. Tonight we're focusing on the main event. Amish Country versus me and James Anthony for the East Tennessee Tag Team titles. And as unlikely as this is, and as much as I still don't like this idea, gold is gold. A championship opportunity, that's something I'm not going to pass on. I told it from the day when I stepped in here that I'm going to be a fighting champion. I'm going to fight and earn every single opportunity I get. So tonight, when I win the East Tennessee Tag Team Championships with James, we're going to be fighting champions. And that, I'll put a check mark on that, because that's not going to happen. I play fair. We're going to do this fairly, because that's what everybody else would want, right? You want us to do this fair. We're going to win this clean, and we're going to be your new East Tennessee Tag Team Champions.
Blade, clearly you're very enthusiastic about tonight's main event. Can't end. So are the fans, yeah. Hard not to notice your partner isn't quite matching your excitement levels at this point. Champ, what's going through your mind?
You know, I kind of backed myself into a corner, I'll be honest, because I let my guard down when it came to Blade. And, you know, you make the comment of, oh, well, Ferrari has been here. Listen, she's been handling business. We agree, we disagree. Listen, man, all couples have problems. All couples fight, all right? My thing is, Blade, I don't know if I can really trust you. I really don't. I mean, and I'm more of a, no, consider, well, hey, listen, hey, let me ask y'all all a question. Do y'all all trust your friends? You don't trust all your friends, right? I can guarantee you half of y'all's men have slept with each other's friends, all right? So I don't know if I can trust you, man. And I'm more of a solo guy, all right? I don't like to share the spotlight. I am the spotlight, all right? But and listen, you know what? I'll even put some motivation in you. If we can somehow win the tag team titles, I will give you a shot at the SOM championship at Bunkhouse Stampede.
Me and you, one-on-one, if we win the tag team titles tonight.
If, keyword is if we win. Which we won't, because I don't know if I can trust you.
Well, I'm going to prove to you tonight, and prove to everybody I can be trusted. Because tonight, there's only one thing that's going to happen. That's new East Tennessee Tag Team Champions, because that's nothing more than absolute perfection.
All right, well, you heard it here, guys. Not only are the East Tennessee Tag Team titles on the line in our main event tonight, so's the main event at Bunkhouse Stampede. January 21st. Anything can happen here at SOM. We're going to send it right back to the ring.
Man, the hits just keep on coming, don't they?
Oh, look here. I hear that. Must be time for some Grey Poupon.
Poop something.
Then there he is, Richard
Dulé.
I finally get used to saying that name. Richard.
Well, you know, no relation. I say it every week. I have to continue to point out.
You keep on getting a lot of accusations, don't you?
I do. People are like, what is up with your cousin? I'm like, no. The Tennessee, the Carolina Dooleys, and the Kentucky and Indiana Dooleys, two entirely different sets of Dooleys. We don't claim him.
Now he's a Dulé.
That's right, exactly.
Now he
and the
points
Dooleys
out,
can
he
keep
says,
him.
I'm a Dulé.
They can keep him. And here comes possibly the most dangerous man in all of SOM.
Not only dangerous, but unpredictable.
Yeah.
And apparently,
He's got a new mask.
and he's got a new hat. He's had that jacket.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Where's he going? Oh, did he leave his fork? Oh my God!
What the hell?
That's Judas. We have not seen Judas in weeks. Because he literally hasn't shaved in weeks.
Look at it. What? No.
What is Cousin Condrick? That's Richard Dulay's manager, Judas the Mad Hatter.
And we're looking at, you can't see it on the monitor, but Rich is going crazy.
Yeah.
You don't know what to think. And we don't either.
No, I have no idea how to react to this, folks. We know Condry has had Judas somewhere for weeks.
Well, he's here now, but what kind of state? He look kind of comatose. Look at him.
Yeah, he's just staring into space. What did Condry do to him?
That's an unsettling sight. I mean,
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, representing the Extraordinary Gentlemen's Club, Richard Dulé. And his opponent, bringing Judas to the ring,
yeah.
Cousin Condry.
Well, I know he got introduced with Judas, but that's not usually the way Judas accompanies his talent to the ring.
No.
That's our GM.
That is, yeah, lost in the shuffle of all the other conversation about what's going on with Judas.
That's why people don't understand how many things he was doing for SOM and how many things have just been thrown in the air.
I mean,
no email, nothing, no communication with Judas for weeks.
We talked about it at the top of the show.
And this makes sense.
Hunter Wolf and everything that's been going on there with the Agoji series. Delay bailing before the bell can even sound. Trying to wake up his manager there. But yeah, I mean...
But this doesn't make sense. That's why nothing has been, I mean...
The inmates have been running the asylum the last couple of weeks because the GM's been God knows where.
And I mean, this is caught us off guard here. Folks.
Yeah.
I mean, it's totally caught me off guard because I've been wondering about Judas, and we saw those photos that were released.
Yeah, the bruises.
From the bruises. They found him at the bank here in Greenville.
Folks,
there's more questions than there are
it's rare
answers
for
right
us
now.
to be at a loss for words here at the commentary table, but this has really thrown us. We should have a tremendous match here between Condry and Dulé. We'll try and focus on that for the moment, but I mean, I could. He's not showing up on camera, but Judas is right out here in front of me, and he's just staring
and
straight ahead.
And the fans are even. I mean, they've seen him for years, and they don't know what to think of this either.
I mean, and most of them can't stand him, but I don't think anybody expected this.
Yeah. And we noticed that his partner's not here with him either.
No Clapper, no Hunter Wolf.
No Hunter. No. I wonder if Condry's. I'm not going to say speculate anything.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think he got you in there. Oh, big back elbow there from Cousin.
And you notice there's some more new fluids on Cousin Condrey today, and I wonder if those come from Judas.
I mean, they might have. Who knows what he said.
Judas looks like he's lost about 50 pounds.
Yeah, Condrey is leaner, and I mean, I didn't think it was possible to be meaner, but he definitely is.
And Judas looks like a skeleton over here.
And I mean, DeLay clearly distracted in this match. His mind is not on Cousin Condrey. Excuse me, he's thinking about his partners, he's thinking about his manager at ringside. He does have control of the match at the moment.
And this guy's been a ship off to his own in the Lost Sea. I mean, everybody, Hunter threw him to the curb.
Well, I mean, we saw what he did to him at the Agoji 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, and we don't know what's going on with Clip A. I think we don't know, he's MIA. He's missing in action.
Well, I mean, he was supposed to be part of the Wool last week on the Agoji.
Yes.
It never showed up. So, presumably, Hunter Wolf got to him.
Well, maybe the bodies will start popping up like they have been, and maybe they'll show up like Judas. I don't know.
Who knows? And I mean, we talk about the Agoji series. I mean, for all intents and purposes, right now there is no Agoji series.
That's right.
Hunter Wolf has seen to it that after he won the Agoji series to earn a shot at James Anthony, who then won it himself to block that shot, Hunter Wolf says, until I get my shot, there is no Agoji series.
No.
So, folks, there's no Agoji series this week or next week.
And who knows
when the next time will be.
Well, I guess when Hunter wants to do it.
Yeah, I mean, Hunter Wolf, he got what he wanted. He has shut down that avenue to the SOM heavyweight title. Of course, talking about the SOM heavyweight title, how about that bombshell in that interview I just conducted? Blake Gibson gets a shot at Bunkhouse Stampede.
He did.
If they win tonight.
I did. I watched your interview, just like a lot of other folks watched your interview here in the SOM universe. I mean, I'm a student of body language. I didn't see a lot of cohesiveness going on there. The champ was very distracted during that interview. He really didn't pay attention to half of what you guys were saying out there.
Both legs are coming off the Appalachian uppercut. Only gets two.
And it was just, I don't know about the cohesiveness, and of course the fans pointed it out too. You know, they were also obviously saying it's not going to work.
Yeah. Well, how do you trust somebody like James Anthony?
And he brought that up.
Yeah.
Said, who do you trust? You trust everybody?
Yeah. Oh, what is he? Still working on the leg of Condrey. Oh, driving his full body weight into the knee.
And that was still right there. Great shot here. We can see Judas. I don't know if he's watching this or he's here. It's like
physically he's here. Who knows where he is mentally?
It's like Weekend at Bernie's out here with Weekend with Judy.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
DeLay holding onto the rope while he's got that leg grapevine, sort of an inverted half crab, almost a figure four, but he's just not crossing the other leg across it. Sort of a backwards clover leaf. I don't really know what to call it, but it seems to be effective here.
It's unorthodox, but it's working. But he also had to have seen Judas while he was there. Yeah. I mean, it's right there.
Oh, yeah, he was looking right at him. Condrey kicking DeLay away, getting some separation, which he badly needed.
And I noticed referee Joe's watching. You don't know what to do with it either.
I mean, not only is that, DeLay's manager and Condrey's captive, hostage at this point, that's also Joe's boss.
Boss, ours, and everybody else that here at SOM.
Yeah. Another Appalachian uppercut there by DeLay. He's going to send Condrey across here into the opposite corner. Charges in. A big elbow by Condrey. Quickly up to the middle rope. Big, man, spiked him with that Rana.
Oh, he did.
DeLay tried to turn it into a powerbomb, but Condrey just drove him down face first.
It's another
off
huge
with that clothesline. Scoops it up. Oh, DeLay slips out the back door. Right back to the knee.
That's right. That's paying off from what the little damage he did earlier.
That's right. Sound strategy from the veteran DeLay. Oh, Condrey with a somersault DDT. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. Cousin Condrey is your winner.
Is your winner, Cousin Condrey.
Big win for Cousin Condrey here as he continues his, for all intents and purposes, his reign of terror against the family. And now he's He's eyeing Judas here as he rolls to ringside.
But he's also called out Hunter himself.
He has.
He was not shy about what he thought about Hunter.
Yep, those big boys are going to collide at some point. And Condrey he's playing. Is he just going to leave him?
Is he leaving him?
Is he releasing the hostage at this point and just leaving? Judas he's wearing those dark glasses, but nobody's home.
Nobody's
He's
home.
turning, but the hamster is dead.
And I've known Judas for years. I've never seen him look like this.
No, you see Delay trying to wake him up a little bit there.
I guess he's released.
I guess he must be if he's letting Delay take him. Well, okay, there's really no way to transition away from that to our next segment, but holy cow. Just when you think it can't get any weirder here at the school, it gets weirder.
Twilight Zone time here at
So
SOM.
we were talking about the awards earlier. I'm gonna head down to ringside, interview one of the nominees for Queen of SOM.
Oh, okay.
Our reigning SOM Women's Champion, Mama Hannah.
All
I will
right.
be right back.
He didn't tell you who the other candidates were, too. Yeah, Betsy the chicken is also one of the Betsy the chicken is one of the other nominees, too.
My guest at this time is the School of Morton Women's Champion, Mama Hannah. Champ, not your usual kind of happy-go-lucky entrance coming out here. Couldn't help but notice the arm in a sling. Word on the street is you had a bit of a run-in with one of your top contenders in Sasaki. What happened?
She spit the red mist in my face, Pat. She caught me at my weakest moment. How dare her try to attack me and outsmart me? She's not going to anymore. Sasaki, put your money where your mouth is and fight me like a woman should.
So is this an open challenge to Sasaki? How long are you going to be out with the shoulder injury?
It doesn't matter how long I'm going to be out, Sasaki. You better be ready, because I'm ready, and I'm going to kick your butt all over SOM.
All right, well, a hurt but determined SOM Women's Champion, one of the 3 nominees for Queen of SOM. We'll find out the winners of the awards later tonight, but it's only a matter of time before Mama Hannah and Sasaki go one-on-one here in the ring. Now let's head back for our next match.
Oh, I wish I could, man. It's been a long week.
So now we know what happened to her arm.
Yep. Yeah, we saw the pictures on social media this week of her arm in a sling. Now we know why. Sasaki somehow involved, attacking her, catching her off guard. Of course, that match is going to happen one of these days, and I can't wait for it to.
When
Mama
you become
Hannah
a champion, you get a target on your back.
Yep.
As soon as she got that title on her back, a title on her back,
Yeah.
target on her back. Wow, speaking of target, how can you miss that? The gigolo business must be doing well.
Yeah, it is. It is. Here comes the gigolo Josh Vallon to the ring.
With Dr. Feelgood.
Yeah, Feelgood got a slightly different look this week. Doesn't have the flashy jacket.
No,
But he's of course got the briefcase full.
We still don't know what's in there.
It is.
Don't adjust your screens, folks. That is the gigolo.
Is Scotty's on? The gigolo getting set to be in action here. Well, I mean, you speak about money.
Oh, there we go.
Got Big Money Mav coming out to the ring now.
Now, he's been through the ringer here in the last couple of weeks here at SOM.
Honestly, I've been kind of compiling some statistics for 2023 in general. Maverick Bryce, I am not entirely sure he's won a match in 2023. Hoping to get on his winning ways here against the Gigolo. Whereas the Gigolo, folks, for those of you that watch a lot of independent wrestling, you may have seen last week.
Scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by Dr. Feel Good. It's Gigolo Josh Valley. And
there you go.
Opponents, Big Money Maverick Prize.
Like I started to say, the Gigolo was part of Effie's Big Gay Thanksgiving last week. Of course, I also saw him at the buffet after, and had himself a very happy Thanksgiving.
Not for a turkey, I'm sure.
Yeah. Well, Valen and Price circling each other here. Neither one of these exactly fan favorites.
No. And, well...
Oh, my. A lot of movement on those jumping jacks.
Oh, wait, got opposing competition going on now. And you're right, so Maverick has been kind of on the losing end of things here,
Yes.
right? But this might be his chance right here. This might be the time tonight,
Absolutely.
right here.
Hey, on the night when we're giving out the year-end awards, to pick up a win like this would be a huge vaulting off point for Price going into 2024.
That's right, and I think this is the first time these two guys have met each other.
I believe so, at least here in SOM. I don't know about overall.
Of course, Gigolo's looking for that first win here, too, also at SOM.
Back into the arm wringer goes Valen. Hammer lock, into the side headlock. Some surprisingly good, catch can't throw wrestling here early on. Grab and holds, back into a side headlock of his own goes Price. Whoa! A big headlock takeover.
That took a lot to do that, too.
That's right. There's a lot of core strength needed, a lot of hip strength.
And that just goes to prove that where the head goes, the body goes.
That's right. That's right. Gigolo was going over whether he wanted to or not.
That's right.
And he's got Price back in the corner, rakes the eyes.
There's Dr. Phil.
Right in front of Joe.
And wait a minute, this is the first time that we've seen him interfere, and he's taking his liberties there.
Yeah. The Gigolo taking Joe's attention, so Dr. Phil Good could choke Maverick out on the bottom rope.
I think Joe might be a little suspect about things, and I think he was like that from the very beginning of the match, wondering when this might happen. But he didn't see it, so it didn't happen.
Nope, that's right. Yeah, exactly. The ref can only call what he sees. Oh, Valen getting into it with the ringside fans, pulling Price to his feet. Scoop. And a slam. It slammed him right out of his bandana.
He did it. Wow, that's kind of a lazy pan there. And,
absolutely, you're going to need more than that. When we talk about neither one of these guys have exactly enviable one-loss records.
And it's things like that that might explain why,
Yeah, that's right, exactly. You're not going to get a win doing that.
Or what we call hot dogging.
Yep, charges in, gave Price too much time. And now Big Money, big right hand just drops the Gigolo. Crowd's starting to rally behind Big Money Mav here. Not a sentence I ever thought I'd say, but that shows clothesline.
Shows how much they love our Mr. Gigolo.
Yeah.
And that goes to like our main event tonight. How many times did you think you'd see Anthony getting
right? Yeah. Up and over by Darren to the apron there by Valen.
When he points to the knocking, it's usually not a good thing.
No. Somersault into the clothesline. Variation on the buckshot there by Maverick Price.
That was it.
Hey, we've got a winner. Seemed like Joe didn't even believe in that for a second.
Big Money Maverick Price.
Big Money Maverick Price picks up the win.
He sure did here, and much to the chagrin of Yeah. If Dr. Feelgood, he tried. We still don't know what's in that case, but he tried.
Yep. Yeah, he did everything he could for his client, but Fallon turned his back on an opponent, which you just don't do. And Maverick Price finally in the win column here at School of Morton.
And you can see how excited he is, too.
Oh, no. Oh, no. We know what that means.
Are you, like he just said, are you kidding me right now?
He's, Nav. Hey. Nav.
Hey, turn around, buddy.
Maverick.
Well, there's nothing fixing right now. Well, we tried. We tried to warn him right there. He was the only one that didn't see him.
Yeah, that's right.
But that's Ghost's M.O. Whoa!
Oh my God! Took his head off of that punt. No one is safe from Ghost. We've seen that repeatedly over the last few weeks.
And we're trying to decipher this ourselves, and we're trying to look at the set moves, the physique, but we're at a loss with that one too.
Yeah, I mean, he's wearing the. I mean, I presume it's a he. We keep saying he. We don't know that for sure. But wearing the bodysuit so we can't make out, what is his physique like? Does he have tattoos? Where's the mask so we can't see any facial features?
And we're here for hours. We're here for hours before the show. There's no Ghost.
No.
When we're done with the show, there's
no Ghost.
No Ghost.
No, he comes and goes just like you see him on your TV. 1 minute he's here, 1 minute he's gone.
Wow, he just really took the thunder from Mr. Maverick, did he not? I mean, right when and I think that's kind of Ghost's M.O. He also did it to Golden during his golden hour.
Yep, that's right,
time.
He did.
So for anybody out there, whenever you got something big happening, I'd really watch my back.
Yeah, yep, win and get out of the ring.
Yeah, and watch your back. That's right. Hey, there's
cut my music. Each and every one of you need to shut your half-wit pie holes because Evan Golden is here. And I'm so excited for the new season of 24 Karat Gold. We've been renewed for yet another episode. So each and every one of you silence your phones, be respectful, because I don't need any of your redneck BS. Come on in. This is going to be a great episode. I'd like to take this time to remind all of you that I am still the SOM Hybrid Champion, the best that the world has ever seen. And since each and every one of you thought that Casey Kazana was an enemy of mine, that makes all of you stupid. On that note, let's bring out my guest for the night. I'm so excited about this. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my privilege and honor to announce Amp Dominic to the show. Give him a round of applause. Don't you boo him!
Gonna be interesting if I don't think he knows what kind of guests he's getting ready to have.
Come on out, buddy.
I'm ready to watch this one.
I was going to say, this might be one where you need to turn on the closed captioning on YouTube.
Yeah, and if you like live entertainment, folks, here we go. Nothing better than live.
That's right.
And this might be the most watched golden hour
It
ever.
might be. It will be live and it will be entertaining. I'm just glad he's not near me with that ugly be gone. Almost got me in the eye last week or 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, he did, didn't he? He got Bobby, too. It didn't work on Bobby.
Weirdly, I'm down like 7 pounds.
I couldn't tell if you were going to show up or not.
I tell you, he should sell it. $9.99.
Yeah. Let me tell you. Take a seat, Dominic.
Oh, here we go.
I'm so excited to have you here, my friend. This is so cool. Amp Dominic is here. I've heard so many good things. Look, make yourself comfortable. You all right? You have loosened rules around here. I'm excited. Prop up a seat, buddy. Pick him up. Look, I'm just going to tell you right now, I've been watching your wrestling, Amp Dominic. Evan Golden is a fan of you, and you should consider yourself lucky, pal. I've loved your work. I've been watching closely. My first question is simple. What are your intentions here at SOM?
Evan Golden? More like Evan Yellow? Your ass better be lucky to have me on your show. I'm wrestle booty hole bugs, weeb snakes, crackheads, and your mama last night, bitch.
He's just kidding around. He's just joking. He didn't mean any of that stuff. Now, here's the thing, Dominic. You remind me a lot of me, all right? You're amped up, huh?
I think you need to quit damn talking, boy. I don't remind you of nobody but the God of the Milky Way galaxy, in and out. You know what? I bet you'll hold one in your mouth till the swelling go down. Ain't that right, baby?
Don't you touch my microphone when you come out of my show. This is 24 karat
That's what
gold.
I want to, baby.
What?
Like I said.
You are crossing a line. You are crossing a line. I hate you very much.
Don't you lay a damn hand on Evan. Who the hell do you think you are for touching Evan?
So your lady friend got a boy? Hey.
Who do you think you are? You don't have a right. Hold this. Hold this.
Whoa. Yeah. Beat him up.
This has certainly been the most entertaining episode of 24 Karat Gold.
And
Anytime somebody can take a swing at Casey Kazana.
he's fighting them all off.
And now it's 3-on-1 and the numbers game once again in the favor of Gen 3.
Oh, wait, man.
Let's go.
Why is he? Oh, hey, infight, starting to fight back. Why is Casey calling?
Get the hell out of here!
Casey calling out a ring announcer and a referee.
Oh, and I guess we got a match.
There's the bell, and I guess we've got a match. The country gentleman Casey Kazana being anything but right now. Amp moves. Up. Oh, what a slice on the top of his head.
Whoa, double drop kick
Right on the chest.
And there he is.
Amp down.
Amp.
Is fired up.
Whoa, right out of here. Oh, he's got the ugly be gone.
Oh, Amp Dominic putting on a show. You know, sometimes when he's out here, it's easy enough to just get distracted and watch. Because Amp Dominic, always entertaining. Of course, now the hybrid champion, Evan Golden laying in those shots.
The whole studio here is just gone crazy.
Yeah, into an ankle lock. I mean, Joe, I don't know how Joe missed that.
And he is still...
Casey winded up that lariat here. Oh, took his head off with it.
Whoa.
Casey once again endearing himself here to the SOM.
Oh, they love him here. I think Amp's starting to love him too.
Sends Amp right into the corner. I mean, that's dangerous because that's where the ugly be gone is. Oh, again, driving all his body weight right into the spine of Amp Dominic.
Let's call it like it is. He got Kurt all upset because he slapped the taste out of his mouth earlier.
Yes, he
really did, brother.
Did. That chop exchange did not go the way Casey thought it was going to.
No.
Over with the suplex.
Even that was entertaining for us, but for Evan Golden, that was the most disastrous show he's had to date.
Yes, absolutely. That is. Oh, Casey just. You know, that worked for one guy in wrestling history, and now everybody wants to do it. Sending Amp to the floor, right out in front of Evan Golden. Casey getting in Joe's face.
Down to the whoops down here.
Surprise, surprise. Now it's a 2-on-1 on the floor. Evan Golden holding Amp back while Gabriel gets some shots in. This is a 3-on-1 handicap. Let's call it what it is.
It is, but he's holding his own, man. Amp is, just think if he had a partner, man, this would be over with.
And the thing is, it's not like, G3E has a ton of friends in that locker room aside from themselves.
No.
It wouldn't be that hard for Amp to find partners.
Yeah, somebody like Santiago.
Somebody like Santiago, exactly. Up and over. Whoa! Oh, Evan Coleman catching KC, preventing him from being rolled up.
Joe's going to knock. He's probably going to do the old there you go.
Oh, there it is. Oh, huge German suplex by him, Dominic.
Using his referee discretion there.
Absolutely, and you know, having Golden holding his back for so long was basically like priming him like a catapult. Once that bond was broken, Imp had all the momentum.
His partner did all the damage, really.
That's right. That's right. He would have been better off just letting him take it. Oh, did he? Oh, I think he did catch him. He maybe caught him on the top of the head with that clothesline. I think he may have knocked him loopy with that.
Well, sometimes rainbows don't only come with the rain.
That's right. Shot to the spine. Imp Dominic is loopy. I really do think he took that clothesline right on the top of his head.
Yeah, he like scalped him.
Oh, ducks the line. Oh, atomic drop. Off the ropes comes Dominic. Oh, Hurricane right across the chest. That discus backhand.
That's right. Only Imp. Oh no, he's going to teabag him.
Oh, KC, of course, grabbing Joe to prevent. Oh, Hybrid champion in the ring, swinging a miss with the belt. Shot to the midsection. Oh, goodness.
Double Pele, what?
Yeah. I don't think there are any 2-point goals in soccer, but if there were, that would have got it. KC firing in that forearm. Imp to the corner. Oh, he's... What is KC doing? Oh, he's got a face for him.
That's the ugly be gone, and that's the end of be gone.
Hey, it seems to work because Kazana has bailed.
Qualification. KC Kazana.
You got sprayed with that last week. You know that wasn't
2 weeks ago, yeah. That's,
what's in there, peroxide?
thoroughly unpleasant there by, the ugly be gone. I do not like...
We don't know what's in there either.
No. Doesn't smell great, though. All right, well, folks, I am going to step away here once it becomes safe for me to do so.
Okay.
I just got word in my headset.
Hey!
Oh, no. Woo! Right after the hybrid champion. All right. Well, wish me luck.
Good luck.
Picked up the win there for a loss, but a moral victory.
Always been shut up! And when you speak to me, make sure you address the God of the Milky Way galaxy.
Sorry, the God of the Milky Way galaxy of Dominic. Ugly Be Gone getting involved here in the match. So what's next for you and G3?
What's next for me? I ain't got nothing going on G3. I'm here to hold humans down and torture their insides. You are welcome.
Wow, I came down to ringside to interview somebody else today. Let it not be said, Imp Dominic doesn't know when to take the attention. My guest at this time, against my better judgment, is Cousin Connery.
Cat, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing all right. Got a little bit of a cough, but I'll be all right.
Okay. There's some things Cousin Condry needs to address. One of them being a 7-foot-tall piece of poop. Okay? I just want you people and the good people watching to know that there is a reason Cousin does everything that he does. and that was starting with Judas and the EGC. They're only effective when Judas is in the picture. So Hunter Wolf, the beta male, I hear Bunkhouse Stampede's coming up.
7 weeks.
I hear he's got an East Tennessee heavyweight championship that would look mighty fine around my waist. Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, are you issuing a challenge right now to Hunter Wolf for Bunkhouse Stampede for these set?
Not only am I issuing a challenge, I'm making a nightmare's promise that at Bunkhouse Stampede, Cousin Condry is gonna be your new East Tennessee heavyweight champion. Oh!
All right, cousin, I would be remiss if I didn't ask. What was that whole thing with Judas earlier?
If you're wondering about the mask and about Judas, don't worry about what cousin puts on his face. He wears many faces. Judas, you're lucky it wasn't your face. And Hunter Wolf, it might be yours.
All right, well, you heard it here. Cousin Condry throwing out the challenge to Hunter Wolf. Bunkhouse Stampede just 7 weeks away. Now let's head to the ring for our main event.
Hopefully that's the last one of those. Well, usually Cousin Condry kind of a man of few words, but he was pretty vocal on the subject of the family tonight.
Well, you got some answers out of him, and
That's right.
but he also had more, like I said, more questions after your interview than we had answers. And you got to talk to Amp.
Yes, I did.
Amp. What'd you think of that?
Well, at least he didn't spray me in the face with the ugly be gone this week.
Your interview went a lot better than Evan's.
Yes, it did.
That's
Yes,
one of
it
those cringy interviews that goes off the rails pretty quick.
That's
you know?
right. That's right. You know, I didn't get chopped. I didn't get sprayed in the face.
No. Evan, on the other hand, that one's going to be replayed a lot.
Yes, it is.
You know how many folks are going to love to watch that segment over and over?
You know that section on YouTube where you've got the most replayed? That's going to be that.
And you know, and we should have things like that here at SOM, like we have these awards, but we also need to have like moments of the year and things
absolutely.
like of course, I think somebody seen Evan Golden getting slapped.
I mean, that's always a top moment.
At least for a majority of our fans here at SOM.
And folks, to make sure that our main event gets the time that it deserves, which, I mean, this is going to be a banger, as the kids say. James Anthony, the SOM heavyweight champion, teaming with Blade Gibson, his biggest rival against the East Tennessee Tag Team Champions Amish Country. Now, we are actually going to push back the awards announcements. We're going to announce them on the Uprising instead of tonight here on Revolution. So make sure you join us next week here on YouTube for the announcement of the SOM Year-End Awards.
That's right.
Of course, James Anthony is up for, I believe, 2 awards, possibly 3. Multiple times for Match of the Year, Superstar of the Year, and Most Hated. 3 awards. Of course, Maya Ferrari also nominated for Queen of SOM.
That's right. And like you said earlier during your interview at the beginning of the show, I didn't see the cohesiveness there between these guys. And
no, it's weird because last week they almost seemed to be on the same page.
Yeah, in a week's time it's changed a lot.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
I do. What's added to the swing?
Well, that's true.
She was actually, I mean, that was what was in his ear during your interview. I mean, she was really.
Yeah, that's. I'll be honest, I didn't make that connection, but you're right. That is the one variable that's different from last week.
And seeing it from over here, it was pretty, like we talked about body language. She had her back to the camera the whole time.
Yep. Then when they barely shook my hand.
She would not look at Blade.
Nope. But here come the champs, Amish Country.
7-time East Tennessee Tag Team Champions here at SOM.
Maybe the best we've ever had in terms of those titles.
They are, and the fans, they can love them, they can hate them, but one thing about it, you better get used to them because this is the Amish country.
Yeah, that's right. This Hezekiah, Jebediah, you see with the titles, the butter churn, and Betsy the chicken. Into the bucket goes Betsy. So we mentioned earlier at Effie's Big Gay Thanksgiving last week that butter churn used against them in creative ways last week on pay-per-view. In case you caught that show, the SOM East Tennessee Tag Titles were not on the line in that match. They are tonight.
Well, somehow we made it here to the main event.
The following contest is for the East Tennessee Tag Team Championship. Introducing first the challengers. First, he is the face of perfection, Blake Gibson. And his tag team partner, accompanied to the ring by Maya Ferrari and Prince Isaiah. He is the SOM Heavyweight Champion, James Anthony.
Well, there's one. Okay, there's a couple people applauding.
Yeah, we got Blake Gibson was one
They
of
are
them.
the East Tennessee Tag Team Champions, Jebediah and Hezekiah, Amish Country.
Well, they're ready to turn it up, as they say. And Betsy is so over.
Yeah, I mean, we were talking about Manager of the Year, Judas, Maya Ferrari. My money's on Betsy. I voted for Betsy.
So get this. So if you've gone back and you've checked out a lot of the things at SOM, at one point Betsy had a baby, and Betsy's egg was on the roster here at SOM and was very over too.
Okay.
So yeah, anything can happen in wrestling.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
I mean,
And speaking of anything that can happen, look at the tag team going across.
Yeah.
From the Amish country here. I've never thought this.
In just 7 weeks, those two men may be facing off for the SOM heavyweight title. But tonight, they are the #1 contenders for the East Tennessee Tag Team titles. And here we go. There's the bell.
Now, we've seen a lot of tag teams that have been kind of put in this situation. This is nothing new in wrestling.
Yeah.
But how long will it last is the test. Because some of them, they implode right from the beginning before the bells even ring.
Yep.
Some of them go all the way. Some of them go for months. Some of them go for years before it finally dissolves. So we shall see. I mean, will they make it through the night? And if so, then they'll be the champions.
Be the champions. If they can coexist, I have no doubt that they can win the tag team titles tonight. They're both extremely talented. If they can get on the same page, we could very well be looking at new champions.
Now, let's look at the other side of the coin. The Amish. This is a well-oiled machine. These guys don't even have to talk. The Amish, they ride together, they eat together, they're together 24/7.
Churning butter, cows, they're
milking their cows, going to the Amish tanning beds.
Yep.
Which is a candle.
Yeah.
But
they're out there tilling the fields. These two know each other possibly better than any other tag team
right now on the circuits right now. And they don't care about this ragtag group. They don't care if they're friends or they're enemies. They don't care how they got thrown together. They just know they have to defend their titles.
Yep. And they will do it.
Yeah.
I mean, we've seen them overcome traditional tag teams. We've seen them overcome thrown together tag teams. Most recently, we saw them beat the Extraordinary Gentlemen's Club in that match with Judas and the Shark Tank. It's not been a good couple months for Judas.
Oh, no, it hasn't.
Big down.
And it doesn't look like it's going to get any better. Maybe Richard Dulé will clean him up or something.
Maybe,
He looks pretty rough.
Get him to a facility somewhere to clear up whatever that was.
Well, we didn't really want to say anything, but we could smell Judas when he came in here. I mean, that was odd.
Judas,
that was odd.
I mean, he clearly hadn't shaved.
Or bathed.
Yeah, I never thought the day would come where I would feel sorry for Judas.
And the fans, I think, were with you too. I mean, I've always been a fan of Judas, but that tore me up to see him like that. Now let's talk about Danny Vegas here. He's the power. He's the power. Yeah, that's right. He's dead, right?
That's right. I don't know what happened to Danny Vegas.
He got baptized.
That's right.
But he's the power horse of the team, the powerhouse and the power and the brain, the kind of the general. You know, he keeps things going.
I mean, God, how many years has he been in this business? Haystack attack!
See, and that's the kind of teamwork right there. And the quickness of the Amishes. Oh, wow.
Did you, at any point in that exchange, hear either of them say anything to the other?
No, you won't.
No. They just knew exactly where the other was going to be and what they were going to be doing.
And that's really going to be a big key in this match because, well, if these guys can't even carry on an interview together, what are they going to do during a match? I mean, that's where we're at right now.
That's right. There's a lot of people think that, as singles, two single stars will beat a great tag team.
Not always.
Not always. There's something to be said for that kind of continuity.
Yeah, ask anybody that's ever tag team with George Goulas.
Yes.
They'll tell you no.
Yeah.
I know Bobby Eaton would don't you know.
Yep. Bobby Eaton, Tojo Yamamoto, Tommy Rich. Oh, big running back elbow.
Here we go.
Again, the tag team continuity, too.
And I was wondering who was going to go in the match first. And it's Anthony. He's been taking. I thought it was going to be maybe the other way,
I would have thought
where Blade would take a lot of the punishment, and then the champ could just walk.
I mean that.
Go for the tag.
That's what you would think. I mean,
yeah.
I think if you had asked this crowd here, 95% of them would have said the same thing.
Yeah. But
If
so
he would
far,
wait for the opportune moment and just bail.
and Blade looks like he's chomping at the bits to get in and help.
Yeah.
And it's all by the rules too.
Form.
He's holding on to the rope over there. He's not getting out of his corner.
He's also not letting Amish Country bait him into the ring, which is a problem.
That's
You see
right.
a lot of these thrown together singles combinations. As they, down goes Hez. Hook of the leg, 1, 2.
And let's not forget that is our SOM heavyweight champion
That's
in the ring
right.
right now.
That's right. Big kick to the spine, right on the suspenders. 2. Oh. Looks like Princess Anne may have thrown in the towel there, but I guess that doesn't count.
All right, so here's the first time we're seeing Blade in the match tonight.
Series of forearms to the chest, backing Hez into the corner. Big clothesline in the face of perfection.
And these are the two speeds here in the ring right here.
Right. Yeah, we talked about the powerhouse and Jebediah. Hezekiah is the athlete.
Yes.
But there may not be a better athlete on the roster than Blade Gibson. He's had his chest caved in there by Hez. Ducks under the clothesline. Oh, and another big clothesline there by Hezekiah. Down goes Blade again. Reversal on the whip. Hez into the corner now. Blade charges in. Another clothesline. It was almost more of a splash. Hooks the leg, 1, 2.
And Blade has been in enough matches that he knows how to cut the ring off too.
Yep, absolutely.
And so here we go.
Blade getting an earful there from the champ. Blind tag, and in comes James Anthony.
Starting to lead the match a little bit if you notice that. He told him, come on, bring him on over here. Tag. And it was a blind tag, so he just tagged him on the back.
That's right. We were talking about Jebediah being kind of the general of Amish Country. Seems like the champ is trying to take that. Blade Gibson getting in Maya Ferrari's face.
Well, we have to call what we see on our monitors.
Yeah.
I mean, unlike the referee, we see it, you see it.
Yeah, I mean, it's right there. Camera's pointed right at it.
And that's not the first time that she's interfered in a match here that has huge implications.
Yeah. I mean, when was the last time we saw Maya Ferrari?
When she interfered with Mr. Cross.
That's right. That's right, yeah. The Fright Night was the last time we saw her. It was when she got involved in that finish, yeah.
She earned her money that night. And
she sure did.
So maybe that's earning her keep here tonight, if case may be.
I mean, James Anthony told us she was instrumental in the deal that got him out of having to defend the title against Thunder Wolf. So Maya Ferrari, clearly earning her keep. This is just the first time we've seen her physically in several weeks. Big jumping back elbow by the champ.
And she's smart about picking her time, too, her places.
Absolutely. Definitely more than a pretty face is Maya Ferrari.
Yeah, and we give Joe a lot of slack, but you can't get anything past him. You're going to have to really wake up early.
That's right.
To get it past Joe.
But if anything was going to, it would be this match. You've got 4 top-tier wrestlers.
Oh, yes.
Plus Maya Ferrari. Plus, the X factor of Isaiah at ringside. Looking for a double suplex perhaps here. Up and over goes Hezekiah. Blade Gibson hooks the leg. 1, 2, we can have new champions. No.
And here's the thing, too, with the Amish, if they want to play dirty, they can play dirtier than anybody in the game.
They have and they will again, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Those two are not above bending the rules to their favor. More shots to the midsection there from Gibson. This is, correct me if I'm wrong, Malik, but I think this is only the second time these two have ever teamed. The match where they earned the shot and this one.
That's right. This is it right here.
Yeah. As opposed to, Hez and Jeb, who have teamed together, probably 5 times this week alone?
Yeah, they've forgotten more matches than these guys have had.
Blockbuster there by Hezekiah. Almost a desperation move because he's not able to capitalize.
And this might be the last time you see these two in a combination.
It may be.
Yeah.
So let's address the elephant in the room. James Anthony said he will defend the title against Blade Gibson if they win the titles tonight. What happens if they don't? What happens if Amish Country wins? Who does Blade Gibson go to the back of the line? Who's the number 1 contender for James Anthony? Is it Hunter Wolf? Is it Cousin Condrey?
There's a lot of, like we said, tonight, if one thing we learned tonight, we've gotten more questions tonight than we've gotten answers to anything.
Only 7 weeks away from the Bunkhouse Stampede, January 21st, coming up. Big slam there by Jebediah.
There comes the power we talked about.
That's right. James Anthony talking trash about his own partner. Oh, but he gets caught in the hard way by Jeb.
You can't, like we said, you can't turn your back on the Amish.
Nope. Big right hand. Or another clothesline. Scoop. And a slam. Oh, the champ is feeling it after that. Jeb looking for a choke slam. Up, oh no, shot right to the eye goes Anthony. And there's the super kick. We can have new champions if he can capitalize. How many matches has James Anthony won with that super kick?
Well, I don't know how many tag matches, but
2. Oh, it took too long to go into the pin, and Jebediah is able to kick out.
If he had just capitalized a little earlier on that, we might see no champions here.
Unbelievable. After that blind tag, Gibson. Oh, now the challenger's arguing. It's Gibson looking for it here. Looking for that forearm. No, he's caught. He's back attack. 1, 2. Oh, Blade Gibson barely able to get a shoulder up.
And that is a finisher for
the
Amish Country. That's it. That's how they got the title.
Used to win the titles.
Yeah. And then you can see the look on their face like, what the, are you kidding me?
Jebediah completely incredulous that didn't do it.
Well, they've got plan B and C, so we'll see where they go.
Devil Joe, offering some discretion here, not making one of the members of Amish Country leave the ring. Oh, big kick there by Blade. And one for Jebediah. Looking for that forearm. There it is! The perfect forearm. 1, 2. What? James Anthony just pulled Joe out of the ring. He was about to win the tag team title.
That could have been it.
Oh, Casey Kazana's out here. He just hit Jebediah with the chair. Michael Gabriel's out here too. Spear by Kazana cuts Hezekiah in half.
Well, wait a minute. Well, that turn.
What on earth is Gen 3 doing? They just laid out the champions.
Is Blade going to capitalize on this? Is he going? He knows what happened, right?
He must. A Blade. Oh no! James hanging Gibson out to dry too. Look, we've got new champions.
But I don't. Well, wait a minute. You do, but
ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner and new East Tennessee Tag Team Champions, Blade Gibson and James Anthony.
What on earth did we just see?
But he's not throwing the titles away.
Mike, you know what this means? we've got our main event for Bunkhouse Stampede. Blade Gibson is now the #1 contender for the SOM Heavyweight Champion, but he's also the East Tennessee Tag Team Champion.
Like I said, more questions than answers.
And Blade Gibson clearly more excited about this than Anthony is.
Yeah, I think the champ is, well, dual champ.
Dual champ, yeah. So
nobody's taking these titles and giving them back to the referee and saying, hey.
That's right, yeah. No, I don't want these. No, thank you. But I mean, clearly not on the same page are the new East Tennessee Tag Team Champions.
I think Anthony's more upset about winning these titles. And
I mean, he won by hanging his own partner onto dry across the top rope.
It actually backfired on the champ.
It did. Almost turnabout from the finish of that match at Fright Night, where the brass knuckles of Nathan Cross took James Anthony down onto Blake Gibson. Folks, like the Prince said, we have so many more questions than we had answers coming into tonight. We've got new East Tennessee Tag Team Champions. We've got a new #1 contender for the heavyweight title. We got a challenger for the East Tennessee title. Look, there's no Agoji series this week. Remember, no Agoji on Wednesday, but we will be back this Sunday for Uprising.